Welcome back to JSA TV, the newsroom for tech, telecom, and data center professionals. I'm Buffy Harakitis, and we are back live from Channel Partners 2023 in fabulous Las Vegas. This is day two of the show here and of our live stream. And joining me today, we have Dan Balderrama. He is the Senior Channel Manager for Zenlayer. Dan, welcome to JSA
Oh,
TV.
thank you so much, Buffy. Really appreciate that. No, it's been an exciting show so far, and we always have the opportunity to speak here, talk to everyone. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I mean, it is the biggest channel partners show to date, over 8,000 attendees.
I heard that, and you can see it also too when you walk around the hallways. A lot of excitement back again, especially too after the last couple of years we've been having with really kind of having that social distancing, the challenges that we've gone over on a global level, and to see the excitement back, it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this is always an exciting show, especially here in Vegas. So tell us a little bit about Zenlayer and your channel partners program. I know it's been around for quite some time.
It has.
And it's been growing significantly over the years. So why don't you give us a little update?
Sure, you bet. Zenlayer, we are an edge cloud service provider, so we're in over 300 locations around the world. We really focus on getting companies out to the hardest to reach places in the world, such as Asia Pacific, out to South America, down to Africa as well as India, and also the harder to part reaches of Eastern Europe as well. But we can do it on a global level. So what we really see is a lot of U.S. companies, a lot of European companies. They want to reach these harder to reach places, and that's really what we do. Really, from all the way from doing hosting, managed hosting, to also offering our flavor of compute. We have over 70 locations of bare metal around the world, and it really helps with performing a great hybrid solution. We can do cloud on ramps as well, and seeing a lot of success, with a lot of the agent partners that are here today.
Yeah, that's wonderful news. So exciting to talk about this global enhancements that you've been doing and how that could
Absolutely.
impact our partners. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about some of those global enhancements
You
that
bet.
Zenlayer's been doing?
It's exciting, for us right now. We are upgrading our network on a global level, and really, what this means for a lot of the projects that our partners that are working on is really our goal is to have the lowest latency on a global level, under 25 milliseconds in those hard to reach places in the world. So we're doing that to
Okay.
upgrade our network on there to make sure that we are doing that, constantly working with our upstream providers, as well as upgrading a lot of the servers and the machines that we use to make this magic happen in our secret sauce. But the exciting part is a lot of these vertical markets that really need to leverage that where we're seeing overall with the recession that's happening on a global level. Gaming, live streaming continues to be one of the accelerating verticals, and that's actually in our wheelhouse, where we're seeing a lot of that, where you need to have the lowest solution, the lowest latency solution out there, and that's what we do. And so our enhancements that we are going to market with really continue help serving that. And then I think really the other one that we're doing, we see a lot of success with the enterprise and also the manufacturing. No secret, a lot of the U.S. manufacturers, they're going to go to a lot of these underserved markets where they probably the cost of labor is a little lower there. They can overall reduce their overall costs, but they still need to stay in communication
Right.
with these particular international locations. So all the way from the production level to the OEMs that they're working with, to the distributors, to the retails, all that data needs to be collected. It needs to be managed on a global level. And that's where we're finding a lot of success. So really, a lot of those partners that we're working here in the US, immediately the lowest hanging fruit is if they see companies that they're working with that want to go on an international level. Zenlayer's going to be that fit. We're that easy button. And we really, it is just so fortunate that we see a lot of projects where
Right.
we can just have those solutions. And that's one of the reasons why I really enjoy working here at Zenlayer.
Well, that's great. I mean, manufacturing industry 4.0 revolution is definitely at the
Yep.
forefront, and optimizing and manufacturing, gaming, all those industries that you mentioned are surely in need of your services for sure. And when we bring it back to industry trends, I mean, what are you seeing in the market these days?
You bet. Really, from the industry trends, it is to tie in that infrastructure that they have been really leveraging legacy network. And this is the opportunity now to really examine the next side right now. As we've seen overall, things have slowed down from a revenue perspective on that side. So it gives also now the opportunity for a lot of CTOs and CIOs to look at, how can I help the company save money? How can I do that? And that is by also looking at their network, lowering their overall costs per month basis on that. And that's a solution that we're helping providing today on that marketplace. And it just really, from that trend, is upgrading those networks, but on a global level. And from also too, from a financial level, that's another area where we continue to have a lot of success in, is that the two use cases that work well with having the lowest latency. One is going to be obviously trading back and forth from multiple locations out there. The other one is also going to be financial institutions. So instead of having their compute in one centralized location, they like to distribute that in multiple locations. So our over 300 locations provides that geodiversity that is needed to provide that peace of mind to be able to provide all those services on that global level. And so, yeah, we continue to see that on a global trend.
Well, we've talked a lot about growth and these trends, but what are some of the challenges that you're
Sure.
seeing out there today?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be the regulations, and that is going to be some of those challenges where, um, a lot of the partners that we work with here in the U.S. they know the U.S. market so well, right? And they know the challenge. But if you're trying to deploy a project in China, you want to deploy it into Vietnam, into India, into also the Middle East, out to even Africa. Each one of these particular locations have their local regulations where it's just so intimidating to actually go to market there. So really, for being able to see those challenges and overcome that, that's what we do. We take all the heavy lifting on for our partners. All really needs to happen from that side is our partners just introduce us to that part. We have the localized team that are already working with the local leaders in that space, and then we're overcoming those challenges there.
Got those boots on the ground there.
Absolutely.
So we talked a lot about these different markets and your global reach. What's the hottest market you're seeing right now?
Hottest market is going to be Asia Pac right now.
Okay.
Is going to be that. I mean, I don't know if you've even had an opportunity to go out to Asia, but
I haven't.
it is growing like crazy. If you see, and you're seeing construction nonstop in multiple locations out there, and they are looking to continue to globalize out in the region. They are looking to come out here to the U.S. and as well also into Europe and other locations around the world. So we're seeing a lot of traffic from there. And gaming is driving so much of it. A lot of everyone out there still going online. They're still finding ways to pass the time between work, between school at that point. And so that particular region continues to be a strong one for us, and as well as for also a lot of U.S. Manufacturers, a lot of U.S. enterprises. They want to reach these markets. It's so saturated for them here in the U.S. that in order for them to sustain their business and grow, they have to think internationally, and they have to look for partners that actually can help them get internationally. And that's what we do, and that's a trend that we're seeing.
Yeah, well, Zenlayer is the partner to partner with, especially globally. So is there anything else you'd like to add, Dan?
Absolutely. Thank you, Buffy. If you are looking and you're working with your customers and you really want to reach out to us and figure out a way that, how we can really jointly go to market together, we'd love to have the conversation. We're so flexible as far as how we want to go to market in our programs. No one is there's no just one go to market plan. It's not a cookie cutter. You need to be able to have something customized and flexible, and that's what we do. So please reach out to us. You can always reach us at channel@zenlayer.com, and please reach out. Yours truly is the one that's actually managing that, and love to have conversations with you and really see how we could go to market together.
So viewers can go to channel.zenlayer.com.
Channel@zenlayer.com.
Yep. There you go. And LinkedIn, Twitter.
LinkedIn, absolutely. Zenlayer.com. And please visit our site. We have multiple ways that you can get connected with us, and as well as seeing really the value that we can bring for you and your partners as well.
Yeah, and if you're here at the show, make sure you find Dan. Zenlayer is a wonderful organization. We're happy and proud to be partnered with you for so many years now. And thank you, viewers, for tuning in to another fabulous episode of JSA TV live from Channel Partners 2023. Happy networking.